My name is Safa Ahmed. I am the MC for today's press conference regarding the upcoming visit to New York City of Mohan Bhagwat, the supreme leader of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, or the RSS. The RSS is the world's largest far-right organization, and it is a Nazi-inspired paramilitary group aimed at turning India from a secular democracy into a Hindu ethnostate, where religious minorities are reduced to second-class citizens and subjected to mass violence. In the 100 years since its founding, the RSS and its vast network of affiliated Hindu supremacist groups have been linked to mob violence, massacres, lynchings, the destruction of mosques and churches, and the normalization of hate speech, including calls for a genocide of Muslim minorities. The RSS's harms, however, are not confined to India. It has over 100 offshoot organizations operating in the United States, working to normalize Hindu supremacy, or Hindutva, calling to ban Muslim immigration, justifying transnational repression against Sikh Americans, raising funds to demolish churches in India, fighting affirmative action and legislation that would ban caste-based discrimination, and allying themselves with the white supremacist Christian nationalist right and the MAGA movement here in the United States. The man at the top of all of this is Mohan Bhagwat, and he will be speaking at an event at Madison Square Garden on August 29th. Today, you'll hear from members of the many diverse communities in the Indian diaspora that are impacted by the hate and violence of the RSS, beginning with myself. I am a board member of the Indian American Muslim Council, and I'm a member of the Indian Muslim community, the very community that the RSS openly demands the erasure of. And on behalf of the Muslim men who are filmed as they are lynched to death by RSS-affiliated militants in India, on behalf of the Muslim women who have been gang raped and mutilated by RSS-affiliated extremists, on behalf of the Muslim families whose homes are demolished as a form of collective punishment by the RSS-aligned Indian government, and on behalf of all the American Muslims and minorities who are impacted by RSS affiliates opening their arms to the MAGA movement and the white supremacist far right in this country, we call on New York City to make it known that Mohan Bhagwat and the RSS are not welcome here. And in fact, a number of legislators in New York City have already signed on to our open letter making this very call. Lincoln Ressler, Shahana Hanif, Brad Lander, and Shama Sawant. Before I pass the mic on to our next speaker, I want to first take a moment to read a statement graciously shared with us by City Council member Shahana Hanif. And she says, New York City is home to vibrant Muslim, Sikh, Christian, Dalit, and other South Asian communities whose families and communities have felt the impacts of the hateful ideology and violence associated with the RSS. Madison Square Garden should not provide a platform to Mohan Bhagwat and a movement with a documented history of persecution and violence against religious minorities. I stand with the Indian American Muslim Council and communities across our city in calling on Madison Square Garden to cancel this event. Hate has no home in New York City.